So, good morning to all of you. These are my concluding remarks on the seminar topic, that is maintenance under section 144 of the Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Samhita. I am happy that most of you prepared well and submitted. Of course, some of you have read as it is, which is not correct. Anyway, the topic has ignited some thought over you. That's why we have introduced this topic even in the legal literacy campus. Gone are the days where it was found to be the responsibility of the husband to maintain his wife, to maintain the children, and also to take care of the parents. Since the people are failing in these obligations, naturally the law has to take its own course. We are connected only with the 125 CRPC or present 144 of the BNSS, which basically says any person who has got the sufficient means, that's very, very important, who has got sufficient means, if he neglects, if he refuses to maintain, then the other person, maybe the wife or wives, maybe the child or children, maybe the parent or parents, they can approach the court of law, particularly the magistrate of first class in CRPC, to get a speedy, timely and immediate justice. You know, there are so many other provisions. You can go to Section 24 of the Hindu Marriage Act or Section 7 of the Hindu Adoptions Act. So many things are there. Even Section 3 of the 2007, that is Welfare and Protection of the Senior Citizens, Maintenance of Senior Citizens Act. All these acts are there. They are all taking the civil procedure, which is a long, time-consuming, heavy, delaying procedure. So, in order to get immediate relief, better to go from this one particular CRPC. More of regulations are there. More than that, the Family Courts Act has come into existence in 1950. And now the family courts are there. The family courts, no doubt, they will not have the appearance of the judge. They will be precise. The lawyer is also necessary, not necessary. Straight away, they can go to court, they can ask for the witness. If the judge is satisfied with the law, but it's not the case. Proof is necessary. Proof is 100% necessary. You must be able to prove. So some of the students, they have laid down the objective of the so-called maintenance. You all know, maintenance is nothing but providing succor to the person who need. Maybe the wife, maybe the child. It is a financial assistance for your personal expenses. It may depend on your status. It may depend on your necessity. Just like Order 33 of the CPC says the suits by indigent person. Indigent person or person who doesn't have enough money to initiate the civil suit. But the other type of person, they are there. Those persons are, they have enough property, but they all of them are landlocked, are not in. They don't have enough funds to proceed with the case. So likewise, sufficient means is very, very important. If you have sufficient means, no doubt, all of you told in one word, you have stated that it is the government duty, it is the legal duty, it is the moral duty of every husband to maintain his wife. Whatever, he may be a beggar, she said he may be a Buddhist, he may be a monk, he may be a rickshaw peddler, definitely you are supposed to maintain your wife. So, you can claim maintenance. The earliest way is to get maintenance under what is called the process. No doubt, you may have a doubt. I'm sure you may have doubt, but you may arrange doubt because CRPC is a profession. What is the type of law? What type of law? BLSS is? It is a procedural law. What is the procedural law? It says how to file a charge sheet, how to arrest a person, how to bring him before the justice. That's all. The procedure established is mentioned in CRPC. But here 125 says yes, as per CRPC they can give punishment also. 1 month punishment discussed. Why? Because to give so-called intention. Right? So normally we have to observe the two sides of the coin. No doubt a woman who is not able to maintain herself, a divorced woman till the time of his marriage, a child who is not able to maintain himself because of some mental abnormality or something like that, they can ask for the maintenance, no problem. But a woman who is having the adulterous character, who is refusing to join the husband, even though after sending the notice of section 9, that is restitution of property of rights, even she refuses. Then, if both of them decided that we cannot live together, it is totally impossible because your view is on this side, your view is on this side. It is highly irretrievable. It is definitely broken. In such a case, you go for mutual consent. If the divorce is by mutual consent, normally the conditions will be there, and therefore you cannot ask for the divorce. You will not give the divorce. Right? So practically, if you want to file a suit under 125, CRPC will file a petition. Actually, there is no proforma. Simply, you can file a petition to the family judge because lawyer is not necessary. No proforma is there. We want to file a institute, civil suit under section 26, you have to file in the shape of marriage, in the shape of suit. But here, it's not necessary. And secondly, as our guest of honor, family judge, Amana Raja stated, it may be knowing, if you recollect, it's okay. So normally, even though you went out your grievance, Ayana ultimately, a Bombay no mattering number. Ultimately, it is the duty of the judge to give, of course, if he is satisfied to award the maintenance. And time frame is also there. Somebody told me that 60 days they have to decide the case. Of course, as you know, delay is quite common. They are making lot of delays. So whenever you institute a suit or whenever you file a case, the other person, that is husband, will be called by the procedure. Summons will be issued to him. When he comes, normally nowadays the judges are arguing because even though we say that 125 is a very simple or speedy process, it's not that easy. He has to appear before the court, some lawyer will be representing him, then he will be given the audio alternate copy, that means he will be asked to submit his written statement or whatever he will do. For that he will take 20 days time, so he will have time the public. And now this woman has to admit her child to the school. Then what is then? Therefore, the purpose of interim maintenance, interim orders are also introduced. So normally, in practice, no husband, please write it down, no husband will pay the maintenance as required or as specified by the court. Definitely, lawyer garu dwara saakulani vetukuntaru. And even the judge also, I have seen the judges, not Aman Raja, before that, Mohan Kumar ga chadupare. Because sending in the jail or sending in for 1 month is not the solace or not increasing. Amai constantly, reasoning, she is not able to maintain herself. She wants some relief. Okay, double guard. That is the ground reality. Court lo vachinappudiki chaala mandi avoid chestunnaru. Maybe so many reasons. Sir, నాకు రాలేదు సార్, నాకు లేదు సార్ అంటే she will be saying, సార్ అతను ఎక్కడో పలానా కాంట్రాక్ట్ పని చేస్తున్నాడు లేదా పలానా అమ్మాయి చెప్తా ఉంటుంది. సరే కాంట్రాక్ట్ డబ్బులు పెట్టలేక ఉంటారు. 3 నెలలకి 4 నెలలకి వన్స్ ఇన్ 3 months or 4 months 1 month so called delay is there. But I just family more teachers they all know the practical difficulties. But sometimes please remember, if you don't pay the maintenance in few weeks you are fine. And your property can go for attachment also. Your property can go for it. So don't get the wrong things like CRPC will attachment you don't know. Sometimes they will go for attachment also. It happened. మీరేం చేస్తున్నాడు, నేను బేజారు వేస్తుంది, నాకేమీ లేదు, నెలకి నాకు యాక్చువల్ బేజారు వేసి రోజు 1000 రూపాయలు వసూలు చేస్తాడు. మనకి ఇల్లు కట్టించుకోవడం తెలుస్తుంది ఆ బాధ. కానీ అర్థం చెప్పాను నాకు లేదు, నేను ఆ అబ్బాయికి 10,000 అనుకున్నాను, పిల్లకి 5,000 అనుకున్నాను. 15,000 4 months 5 months ఇస్తే అల్టిమేట్లీ ద వుమన్ వాజ్ ఏబుల్ టు ప్రొడ్యూస్ బ్యూటిఫుల్ ఎవిడెన్స్. ఎలాగంటే she was able to produce a document to the SRO that this man has purchased 4 kgs of soil for 6 lakhs of rupees. Yes, we have to pay maintenance, otherwise go to pay. So practicality చాలా ఇబ్బందులు ఉంటాయి. సో నేను చెప్పినంత 60 days లోపల అయ్యేది కాదు. బట్ మెయింటెనెన్స్ ఈజ్ ఎ గుడ్ సొల్యూషన్ ఫర్ ది విక్టిమ్ ఉమెన్ హూ ఈజ్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు మెయింటెనెన్స్ అట్లీస్ట్ కొంత. అలాగే ఈ మధ్యకాలంలో విపరీతమైనటువంటి నేతన్న ఇప్పుడు కోటేశ్వరం కేసు వస్తుంది. కోటేశ్వరం said practically nowadays no doubt even though it is the onerous duty of the husband to maintain the wife nowadays because of the equal financial ratios equal time to the woman is also able to stand on her legs and she is able to maintain the husband. కీ కాల సినిమా ఉంది, హిందీ సినిమా నేను చూసాం, దాంట్లో వేరే సందర్భంలో వస్తుంది కీ ఆర్ కా సినిమా. దాంట్లో హస్బెండ్ వాట్స్ టు బికమ్ హౌస్ మేకర్. నార్మల్లీ ఉమెన్ దే బికమ్ హౌస్ మేకర్స్, హస్బెండ్ వాట్స్ టు బికమ్ హౌస్ మేకర్ అండ్ హీ ఎంకరేజెస్ ద వైఫ్ టు గో టు ది ప్రొఫెషనల్ జాబ్. Right? So nowadays such things have come. Okay? See the reverse side. Previously, wife used to take care of the children in the family. Nowadays, husband is also taking care of the children. So in such a case, as Kotesh said, yes, definitely husband can claim maintenance from the wife. Simply to say, Bharya, Bhajatul, Sajjan, Chalman, let us forget those things. You can sincerely putting the there. Any నిమిషాలు అయిందా?
13 minutes.
39 hours. So in the putting, basic putting of the God, language, chapter 1, combine two sides of the coin. And then adult and gentleman death. Please remember, if you are not satisfied with the order award given by the family court or the circuit court, then you can go for division. Don't go for that. Better there is go for division. Then the division means normally if you go to the high court, they will reduce something. So, your case in Gamali lab of Mr. Sandeep Babu, he has cited a very recent case law, Muhammad Abdul Samad versus Telangana. Even though number of judgments are given that a Muslim divorced woman can apply for maintenance under section 141 during incest. Time and again judgments are coming. Very recently, this is Telangana High Court judgment. Actually, there is a pathetic story of the husband. So, in 2012 also the marriage took place. After 1 year, she has gone to her parents' house. She did not come back. And this man tried to give the so-called triple talaq. She did not accept. And she filed a case. Hyderabad City is there. She filed a case of 498A and 406 NBC also. 498 and the other is the 406 and 88. నేను తెచ్చిన నగలన్నీ తీసుకొని తిరిగి ఇవ్వట్లేదు, బ్రీచ్ ఆఫ్ ట్రస్ట్ 406 పెట్టింది. సో పోలీస్ అండ్ మేబీ ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ ఉమెన్ దే ఫైండ్ ద కేస్, దే ఫైండ్ ద చార్జ్ షీట్ ఆల్సో. అతను హైకోర్టు కానీ బ్యాష్ చేసుకుంటారు. సెకండ్ పాయింట్ ఈజ్ షీ ఫైండ్ ద కేస్ ఆఫ్ మెయింటెనెన్స్. బిఫోర్ దట్ ది టికింగ్స్ దట్ ఈస్ ట్రిపుల్ తలాక్. ఎస్ మెన్షన్ ఏమన్నా ముస్లిమ్స్ ఉంది కదా, తలాక్ వచ్చింది. వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఇద్దరు పీరియడ్కి 15 15,000 amount he has deposited, but she has refused. Ultimately, now the defendant lawyer, ఇది కూడా కసేం లేకపోతే ముస్లిం లా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. According to Muslim law, Muslim marriage is a contract. Second point, during the year 1987, the case in Shababu case. So, as a result of the Shababu case, Rajiv Gandhi introduced the so-called protection of Muslim women, within bracket divorce, the rights of women divorce act, 1986 law, which is there. So, normally, every Muslim advocate, they try to defend that there is a specific provision. A woman, a divorced Muslim woman, can approach the court only under that Muslim act, not under 125. But Supreme Court has taken that. No, 125 CRPC is a social justice. 125 CRPC is a secular provision. It applies to Muslims, Muslims, everybody. So, reiteration of the so-called Muslim Protection Act 1986 once again has come to interpreted that she can file for Muslim protection or 125 CRPC. To conclude, I want all of you to not to forget very famous case law, Rajneesh versus Neha, 2020, which I have told to you in the same class. Mr. Ramaprasad is only నాకు అతను మాత్రం బాగుంటుంది ముస్లింలు చేసిన ఎప్పుడు మంచిగా వింటాడు కొన్ని కేసులు కొంతమందికే గుర్తుంటాయి. సో రజనీష్ అండ్ నేహా ఈ కేసులో మీరు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సింది ఏంటంటే ఇక్కడ ఇప్పుడు 144 నుంచి కొంచెం పక్కకి వెళ్దాం. నాకు మన ప్రొఫెసర్ 2007 సీనియర్ సిటిజన్ ప్రొటెక్షన్ యాక్ట్, హిందూ అడాప్షన్స్ 94 ఉన్నాయి, మెయింటెన్స్ ఎవరైనా అడగచ్చు. ఇక్కడ జరిగింది అంటే నేహా అనే అమ్మాయి రజనీష్ని డొమెస్టిక్ వైలెన్స్ యాక్ట్ కింద రెంట్ ఆర్డర్ చేసుకుంది 14,000. తర్వాత హిందూ మ్యారేజ్ యాక్ట్ సర్టిఫికేట్ దాని ప్రకారం 10,000 మెయింటెన్స్ సివిల్ కేసులో తెచ్చుకుంది. నేషనల్ గా తగ్గించి 5,000 తెచ్చుకుంది. 125 యాక్ట్. ఇంకో యాక్ట్ ఏదో గుజరాత్ దాని ప్రకారం వీడు వెరసి 25,000 కట్టాలి. ఆ ప్రభు గొడవకి మూడు పెళ్ళాలి, డైవోర్స్, దాని మీద మెయింటెనెన్స్, ఆల్ ఆఫ్ దట్ అక్కడ 3,000. సో నేను అక్కడ కట్టాలి, ఇక్కడ కట్టాలా? సివిల్ కోర్ట్ అడిగారు, ఆస్కింగ్ సివిల్ జడ్జ్, యువర్ ఆనర్ ఆల్రెడీ దట్ డొమెస్టిక్ వైలెన్స్ ఐ నాట్ కన్సర్న్, ఐఎమ్ కన్సర్న్ ఓన్లీ యూ పే 10,000 డొమెస్టిక్ వైలెన్స్. నో ఎవరు అంటే రెంట్ నువ్వు కట్టాల్సిందే. ఈ కేసులో అందరూ సంబంధం ఇదే ప్రాబ్లం, రెంట్ కట్టాల్సిందే. రాకేది ఇంకొక ఆయన నాకే 3 డిఫరెంట్ కోర్ట్స్ అవుతుంది. సో దాని మీద సుప్రీం కోర్ట్ హ్యాస్ కమ్ టు ది కన్క్లూజన్ దట్ వన్ పర్సన్ కెనాట్ బి బర్డెన్డ్ ఇన్ డిఫరెంట్ వేస్. Therefore, Rajneesh versus Neha case formed a stipulation by the Supreme Court that either the husband or the wife, whenever you institute a civil case, whenever you file a case of divorce or divorce, you have to give an agreement regarding your property. మీకు 10 లక్షలు ఉంటే ₹1,00,000 ఇవ్వమంటారు. మీకు 1,00,000 ఉందనుకో మీకు 10 లక్షలు సేమ్ వస్తుంది. అక్కడి నుంచే మీకు అక్కడ కొత్తగా ఈ మధ్య కేసు వేసేవాళ్ళు కాదు. ఎఫిడవిట్ is 100% compulsory. That is stated by Rajneesh versus Neha case, which is a very famous case. You should not forget. I thought one of you would have told that case, but anyway, మీరంతా షాబాబు బేగం అంటే కొన్ని కేసు షాబాబు బేగం అంటే ట్రిపుల్ తలాక్ లేటెస్ట్ కేసు. ఆ బాబు ఎవరమ్మా? సైరా బాను. ట్రిపుల్ తలాక్. ఈ కేసు లాస్ మర్చిపోవాలి. ఎనివే యూ హ్యావ్ మేడ్ వెల్, బాగా చెప్పారు, మీకు కూడా అనుకోండి. కానీ ఇక ఆపేసి థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. ఆపేస్తున్నారు.